How are we supposed to play this on a touchscreen? Hello everyone and welcome to another YouTube video. This is going to be basically a rant video. I don't do these too often. I think I only have 2 rant videos on my channel where I'm ranting about something at least. So this is going to be another one. As you can tell from the title, we're going to be talking about Konami because a lot of stuff's been going on over there that is kind of worrying me, because Konami is the publisher of probably my favorite gaming franchise, which is Metal Gear. So we're going to talk about this whole Konami thing, what's been going on with them recently, because yeah, some of it's kind of ridiculous. So let's go ahead and start with the whole Hideo Kojima thing that happened with Konami. I'm not going to talk too much on this. I kind of want to focus more on the most recent events, which were the whole them going mobile and stuff like that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so there was an incident with Hideo Kojima and Konami. I think they had a bit of a falling out. Basically, Hideo Kojima Productions, the logo was removed off of Metal Gear. All that, all mentions of Hideo Kojima were removed off of Metal Gear Solid 5, like the box art and some cover art. I can't remember exactly what it was removed off of, but some fans were like, wait a minute, why are you removing his name from this? And then basically there were rumors going around that he was being fired and they were having a falling out in the company. Silent Hills was canceled, the next Silent Hill game that looked really scary. The PT demo, by the way, that got removed as well. That game got canceled. Silent Hills is no more. Hideo and Konami are splitting paths completely. Metal Gear Solid 5 apparently will be his last Metal Gear game, and that scares me because without him on Metal Gear, I don't even know what's gonna happen. By the way, I don't know if I'm gonna make sense throughout this video, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, the whole falling out thing. Hideo Kojima is leaving Konami obviously after Metal Gear Solid 5 is, released into the wild and whatnot. He'll probably be focusing on some of his own projects. Unfortunately, Konami owns Metal Gear, so he can't just take it with him and make games anymore. But that's kind of scary because, yeah, apparently they're going to be giving it new developers the Metal Gear franchise, and we're not really sure if these developers are fans of the Metal Gear Solid series or that want to continue it, or they're just developers that Konami's saying, here, you're going to make this game because it makes us money. I don't know what that's all going to be about. But yeah, I have a phone open here. I'm just gonna open up this article I had just to make sure I got everything that is needed. But yeah, that's basically all that with the Metal Gear stuff. I kind of tried not to talk too much about it because it's kind of an older topic than the whole mobile industry thing going on right now with Konami. But yeah, it kind of sucks to see this happening because Metal Gear is one of my favorite franchises, and for the game, a Metal Gear game, not to be directed or have him or have Hideo in development some way, I'm kind of scared to see how a Metal Gear game would, work without him being a part of it. So yeah, that kind of scares me. But boom, Konami comes out and announces something that was kind of surprising to a lot of people, including myself. They're not really going, but they're shifting their focus to mobile gaming. If you don't know what mobile gaming is, it's gaming on one of these. It's gaming on like an iPhone or an Android phone or a tablet. Yeah, that's what mobile gaming is. And when I first heard that, I was like, wait a minute, are we going to be getting like Metal Gear Solid 6 exclusive to the iPhone 6? I don't know. But they're shifting their main focus from console games to console and PC games to developing mobile games. Ow. Okay, anyways. They're shifting their focus to the mobile games. They're not leaving console games. Like when I was first heard about this, I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna be playing Metal Gear Solid 6, a 30 gig game on my iPhone. But no, that's not the case. They're still gonna be making console games. So I'm pretty sure whatever the next Metal Gear Solid title is, it's going to be on a console. They're not gonna release it onto a phone. if they are going to release a Metal Gear game on the phone, the only two games I could think would actually make sense on a phone would be the actual original Metal Gear games, Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Those are the only two games I see that fit on here. Could you imagine trying to play Metal Gear Solid 4 on a phone? Could you imagine that? Because I can't. Like, even trying to play the original Metal Gear Solid on a phone would be ridiculous. So, like, maybe they'll port that to the phone, because that would actually be kind of cool. That honestly would be kind of cool to see the original two Metal Gears on the phone, but I don't really see them shifting that. So, like, this rant really isn't about them going mobile as much, actually. This rant's more about the whole thing with Hideo Kojima. So I touched on the mobile stuff, I touched on Hideo. Let's talk more about the whole split between them just a little bit. So with them splitting, you know, as I said, what's going to happen to Metal Gear? Who's going to develop Metal Gear? That's the thing that really scares me, because if I don't know what's going to happen, because, you know, these developers could screw the franchise up, or they could make Metal Gear an even better franchise. But without Hideo Kojima, the freaking creator of the series, behind it, that's kind of scary. I'm a little afraid to see what's going to happen with this, and I'm like, okay, I have a theory. Like, I have like a small, like 1% chance hope that this is all just Kojima's just playing all of us right now, because we know this guy has some tricks up his sleeves. You remember when Metal Gear Solid 5 was revealed, it was actually revealed a little bit differently than you would think. I'm not making sense right now, but basically what they had is Hideo created a fake game company called Moby Dick Studios that was making a game called The Phantom Pain. And when they released the trailer, everyone's like, this looks like Metal Gear because it looks like Big Boss and stuff like that. And yeah, so he basically played everyone. He had this dude with like a freaking thing wrapped around his face that was the developer of the game, which was actually him. It was all weird. I can't even go into detail on that, because if you're gonna you might want to look that up, because that stuff's pretty crazy. But this all could be just a play by Hideo Kojima. He could still be part of Konami. He could still be making Metal Gear games, and this is a very small chance, though, because it does seem like this actually is real. He actually is being split from the game, which really sucks if that's true. But I'm going to go really off topic here. Actually, I want to talk about something. I have a freaking theory, though, about Metal Gear Solid 5. You know how everyone was freaking out when David Hayter was, you know, it was announced he is not going to be voicing Big Boss in the game? Okay, I need to interrupt this program for a second. Big Boss is not the same as Solid Snake. I see too many people out there like saying Metal Gear Solid 3 starring Solid Snake. No. Big Boss and Solid Snake are two different people. Big Boss is technically the father of Solid Snake. Same thing goes for Liquid Snake and Solid Snake. They are different people. I'm sorry, I just see too many people confuse Big Boss and Solid Snake, and it just drives me mentally insane when I see that. So, the more you know. I have the theory that basically at the end of the game, like after the post-credit scene, freaking Big Boss is going to be chilling there, because I'm pretty sure Metal Gear Solid 5 is about Outer Haven coming up, you know, Big Boss and Outer Haven and all that. But I'm pretty sure that at the end, this would be so cool if this is actually true, because if this actually happened, like, I'm not the only one that has this theory. There's probably a bunch of other people that have this theory too, but like at the end, a soldier approaches him, or he's like recruiting people, and this guy comes up, and you know, he asks his name, and he's like, my name's David. I'm pretty sure Solid Snake's name is David, and yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty sure he says David. I can't do David Hayter's voice. It's in David Hayter's voice, and it just ends right there. That would be literally the greatest thing ever, because apparently their reasoning for having Kiefer Sutherland, I think his name is, voice Big Boss was because he sounds older. So I'm hoping that freaking David Hayter is like playing Solid Snake in another Metal Gear game, like maybe a prequel to the original Metal Gear or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically this video. Everything probably didn't make sense at all, because I don't make sense ever. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to share your own opinions on this whole Konami fiasco going on, be sure to leave a comment down below. And if you did enjoy this and you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that like button. I do videos like this. I do gaming playthroughs and Let's Plays and just gameplay videos and all that kind of stuff. So be sure to hit the like button if you want to. You can also subscribe if you want to see videos like that. You don't have to, but you can. That's going to wrap up this rant thing, kind of a rant, kind of not, mainly a rant, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.